So about an hour has gone by since the last clip here. John is now assembling the engine stand with our front iron, and we've got it all cleaned up, all the mating surfaces, all the paint's been stripped off. It's now putting in the front stationary gear that we previously pressed the bearing into, as you guys saw.
Green. I mean, I'm just going by. And you can $50,000.
What's up, guys? Sorry for the quick interruption. We'll get back to Mickey in a second. I know this video is awesome. To the boys at Throttle. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. The mail's here. Hello, mail. Hey, Evan, Alex, Rick, and Mickey. Really excited to hook you guys up with some of our new watches. Wanted to say congrats on all the awesome progress you guys have made in the new shop. Thank you. Mickey's beard is looking strong. Evan's hands are looking a little beat up. True, true. Let us know what you think of the watches. I think they're strong enough for the auto shop. Wink face. Can't wait to watch the next build. Talk soon, boys. Saman. There's nothing like getting handwritten mail. There's something, it's warm and fuzzy inside. I don't know. You guys agree? Yeah. It's like a thing in the past, handwritten mail. I love it. Check out the packaging, pretty clean. So I know you also get to try these on, wear them around for 3 days, and if you don't like it, send it back. Check that out.
This is pretty fresh, so I just want to say a huge thank you to Boulder Watches for hooking us up, outfitting the entire squad. These are pretty dope, and we go through watches here because I like to wear them while working on cars. So sometimes they get a little scratched up, but this finish is really, really nice. I really like that, and the leather is really thick, so it feels pretty durable.
Bam! Check that out. Woo! And so we gave us a promo code for $20 off using throtlVIP. We'll have all that information down below. Let's get back to Mickey out in the garage. Thank you guys. Support our sponsors. They support us.
So glue down the
What else needs to be done before
the inner water O-ring, outer water O-ring.
So this is Hylamar,
Yeah.
and you're putting it into the water ring grooves.
Yeah, it basically it's a non-hardening sealant that is non-fuel reactive, non-coolant reactive,
Okay.
and it will squeeze out completely, but it fills any small imperfections in the housing, like any scratches.
Okay. So I'm told that some people use Vaseline during this process.
Okay,
Is that a no-no?
I don't like Vaseline because if you leave it sit overnight, all the seals grow.
Oh, because they'll expand. No, that's not good. Yeah, I've actually.
This I can let it sit for a week.
Okay.
And it'll go together.
Now I've had people DM me saying, "Hey, make sure you use Vaseline to set the water seals." And I was talking to Louis about it, and he said, "Well, John likes to use Hylamar." And so that was really something that I wanted to find out more about from you.
Yeah.
Because you've obviously done this hundreds of times.
Yep. So I put it on the top, underneath. There's a junction here that goes on the intake side.
Is that where the seals bonded?
This is bonded together.
Okay.
Because you don't want it over here because it's going to get hot.
So this obviously is the hotter side. You want to keep
cold.
the junction near the colder side of the iron.
Right. If I'm doing a J bridge, it goes right in the bridge and I cut it off.
Gotcha. So these are what they call water seals,
Yeah.
inner and outer water seals.
Yeah.
And these are what seals off the coolant that runs through these passages from entering.
It keeps the coolant away from the actual seal in the motor, which is metal to metal.
Okay. Louis, this paint color you chose is excellent.
What do you think, Ricky? Ricky,
We need studs for that, don't we? Time to put the Dorito in. So this is the eyebrow cut that John was doing earlier today to allow that air to come in a little easier without hitting any provision on the housing. Alright, so John's gone ahead and grabbed our apex seals. These are E and J apex seals, and they're made out of
Unobtainium.
They're made out of unobtainium.
Bendadium.
So, John, what are you going to do with these apex seals?
Super glue them together
Alright, what's the purpose of that?
so I can get them in without them flying around.
Okay, so this is going to be basically a temporary hold.
Yeah, I glue them up long.
If the glue will come out. There you go. So just a dab.
And you glue them up a little on the long side.
Okay, by long you mean not centered. Correct?
I mean longer than the housing is wide.
Okay.
So when I put them in long like that, so when I clamp the housing down, it snaps it off.
Ah, gotcha. It breaks it off.
It shears it
into the location where it's going to reside.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So real quick, tell me about these E&J seals. Everybody that has commented in my DMs has said, make sure you use ceramic apex seals. Make sure you use ceramic apex seals. We didn't use ceramic apex seals, and here's why. We use E&J. Why?
Well, the main purpose of them is they are a lot stronger than factory, but what we like is that if there's ever a issue with detonation and stuff, they just work. They don't shatter, they don't break, they don't destroy the rest of the engine when you have to redo it.
So essentially, it's kind of an insurance policy. When they, if and when they break, you're not taking out everything in their path. You're basically saving housings, rotors.
Sometimes
So,
the irons.
virtually hundreds of dollars you're
Yeah.
saving by not spending hundreds of dollars on seals, or on apex seals. Great.
Yeah.
So that's the story. That's why we're using E&J, and Louis had great luck with these, so I'm on board.
That's how you know you build it right. Fall off. When you build it nice and tight, you can grab the rotor and... Okay. I'll find just under the battery. Okay. Let me grab these.
So in my haste of talking and shop with the boys, I totally missed John sticking in the eccentric shaft. He's also in the process of seating the apex seals. So this thing's moving right along. It's funny how once you get all of the bearings placed and seals in place and whatnot, this process actually goes pretty quick. So John's just speeding right through it. Man of few words and much work. Little assembly loop.
Motul break-in oil.
So this is dowel pin seal.
Yeah, but this is the main oil gallery for the motor.
Main oil gallery, okay.
So that's why they're sealed with O-rings. This one's not.
Gotcha. So oil is coming in through this dowel.
Right, and then it'll go down. This actually comes up the side here, up here. And
Okay.
then
Where does it come in? Oh, okay.
well, this is actually
That's your
the
oil filter goes here.
Oil in is here. Then this runs down here, and you've got the oil pressure, and then it comes down here to the oil pressure regulator.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing that's the only oil that goes down there, and then this one will go in through here and
Yep.
into the stationary gear.
Okay. Which then lubes the eccentric shaft and
The
everything else.
main
The
bearing and feeds both rotor bearings.
Okay.
And this oil gallery goes all the way to the front and then goes down.
Yeah, into the, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the center iron. It's gonna require us setting the water seals and then stacking it onto the other, onto there.
We're moving the eccentric shaft up. So we're able to slide the intermediate housing over. Okay, well that's enough. All she wrote.
Rotor housing number 2?
Not yet. More water seals.
This makes me so happy. Just looking at that. I wish I could just have one of those to put on my shelf.
We can make you one of the bad ones.
One day I'll make one.
Mazda sends them through with filler in them sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Lead or something or what?
No, it's epoxy.
Epoxy filler. Wow, so that was an imperfection in the casting?
Yeah. And they filled it before they
wow,
machined it.
you can't even feel it. Crazy.
You like the pinky? Yeah.
It makes sense. Oh, second housing on. It's now officially a 2-rotor. Well, 2 housing.
2 housing motor.
Oh, it's so good.
Yep. Get rid of that.
Nick so graciously pressed in precisely for us.
Now I'll go over to my installed bench.
Over to your cardboard. Ah, nice press.
And good silicone won't come out. FDs have a habit of...
So this is like a rear main seal,
that's
essentially.
the rear main seal.
Okay. Oh, it is a rear main seal.
FDs, sometimes the rear gear gets so hot it shrinks the seal.
Oh, really?
And the seal will spin.
Wow, really?
It'll leak oil out from here.
Out the sides.
Yes.
So that at that point you have to pop this all open.
They'll leak oil there, and then this O-ring turns to hard plastic,
Okay.
and it'll leak out here.
Yeah. And
So
that's
they're
from
just running out the
That's
back of
from
the motor.
temperature,
Yeah.
cold, hot, cold, hot, cold,
Oil
hot.
temp.
Yeah. So John's just pressed in by hand on the bench the rear main seal, which also has a sealant around it as well.
Ultra black silicone.
Ultra black silicone. We're on the second rotor. John is now getting ready to seat the apex seals, our badass E&J seals. Gonna go in. Man, the lighting is really awesome right now. I don't know if it's from just that one or the outside as well. Oh, so good. apex seals are seated. If you've ever seen what an apex seal looks like squished against a housing, that is basically your piston rings in a rotary car. We don't talk about those things around here though.
We need oil, right?
All right, guys, I think we're gonna cut off the video here. We're already at about 15 minutes, and there's still gonna be one more video for the final assembly process on the rotary engine. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.